Sports segment, sponsored by A&D Automotive Group, located in Dothan and Enterprise.
Good evening, folks. Well, before the Great World War, Dothan and Enterprise would meet on the gridiron for the first time in 1913. In fact, it took place during the boll weevil infestation and destruction of the wiregrass cotton crop. There's a lot you can read on the internet, in fact, folks. Dothan High Principal Stan Eldridge says the start of the football season is always an exciting time. But when the first game involves the Enterprise Wildcats, it takes on greater dimensions and implications. One-time Tiger High standout Wayne White has taken over as the alma mater's head coach. Now, could it be standing room only at Rip U Stadium with a full house of Tiger and Wildcat fans?
Going back in the record books, we've played, I don't know how many times, 80-something times or whatever. And it's just, you know, a part of Dothan and Enterprise, you know. It's just a thing that we do every year.
Now, with Dothan City Schools consolidation plans being debated, Tiger fans say a victory against arch nemesis Enterprise will be a great morale booster during some hard discussions. Well, Brent Harrison is entering his second year as Enterprise High School principal. Harrison has a unique perspective of the annual Dothan Enterprise grudge match. In the 1990s, he played football for Dothan High before his family moved to the City of Progress. Harrison was a standout offensive lineman with the Wildcats before earning a scholarship to play at Troy University. He agrees with Dothan Principal Stan Eldridge. The annual clash is more than just a football game.
The things that we look forward to every year that we have, you know, a lot of college rivalries that you see from Auburn, Alabama, what have you. With us, with Dothan and Northview, it's just something that we've, the games that we've always kind of cherished and look forward to, just because we do have such a great rivalry with these schools.
Now, with the implementation of a tuition cost for out-of-district students, Harrison says the EHS football squad has lost only around 8 players to New Brockton. Now, kickoff between Enterprise and Dothan is slated at 7 o'clock tomorrow night at Rip U Stadium. The 18, of course, you know this, folks. The 18 Action Sports Cam will be there for the action and the highlights on at 10 o'clock. In our high school football previews, let's take a look at Lakeside of Eufaula. Legendary coach Dan Klages took over the reins of the Chiefs. They went 7-4 last year and lost in the semis. Klages says he likes the nucleus of the squad, and he's implementing several features at both the offensive and defensive side of the ball.
Some of the things that we have done in the past, of course, football is football, all the basic fundamentals, no matter what you run, whether you're wing tee or spread or whatever, the basic fundamentals are still the same, and so we're going to base out of the wing tee.
Coach Klages says his Chiefs squad is a work in progress and hopes the team will be ready to take on the competition this season. And Ben, let's remind our TV audience that our high school football highlight show, The Extra Point, airs at 10 o'clock Friday nights. We'll have a half dozen 18 action camera crews covering games from Eufaula right here to Dothan. So folks, why watch anybody else when you'll have your coverage of Pigskin Futaji a half hour earlier than Brand X across town?
Exactly, Mike. I have nothing else to add there. We're putting the final touches on this week's edition. Going to unveil a brand new Extra Point set this Friday, too. We just
looks great.
Teasing you last week. So we're ready to rock and roll. Mike, thank you, sir.